Welcome back to our channel. Today we thought we would do the random questions tag. Just as something fun to do, so you can find out some random answers about us.
Maybe.
Yeah. So we'll start with number 1. How did you get your YouTube username?
That'd be you really thinking of that one, I think.
Well, our parents named us our names first, so we used them.
Yeah, there is
And
that.
then, yeah, we were actually just setting up our YouTube account, and I was like, yeah, our total lives of Mummy Mayhem, and it just stuck, and we liked it. So it was Annalise Mel, Mummy Mayhem, and that's it really. Yeah, it just stuck. I think we kind of thought, oh, we can change it, you know, if we want to in time, but actually,
no, it's kind of
we really liked it.
Yeah,
and it's quite catchy, and it's just stuck, hasn't it? So I think
our lives are a mayhem with
our lives are total mayhem, absolute total mayhem. There's no other way to describe it.
No, I just like it.
Right, Winter, thank you for trying to help, but no thank you. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? So that's talking about like our actual names.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd change my name.
No. I'm kind of happy with mine.
Yeah.
I think you live with it so long that you get so used to it.
Yeah, I think it used to really annoy me when I was little because all of my friends had like normal names. So they could all get like pencils and stuff that had their names on it, and you know, like when we went on a school
the key
trip.
rings and stuff.
Yeah, when we went on a school trip and you were allowed to take some money to buy a souvenir, they'd all buy something that had their name on it out of the gift shop, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll buy a candy bar.
Or I'll buy, look, princess or things
like
like
that.
Yeah.
I could never get anything with my name on, and my friends would be like, why don't you get something with Anna on it? Because that's not my name.
Don't like that.
No.
I don't know, I think luckily now I wouldn't be able to, I don't think, get as many things because I think my name's kind of getting old fashioned. Yes. Got to that age now where
Oldie.
I know.
Yeah, so I don't think I would change my name now. I quite like that it's different and unusual, and I've given all of my children sort of slightly different, almost unusual names because, well, I like having an unusual name.
I think it is this sort of generation thing, they're actually unusual names.
Yeah, it's more common, isn't it? You don't, you know,
You don't
maybe
hear
sort of bats an eyelid, does it?
No, definitely not.
Unless you call them something like aubergine.
Yeah, maybe not so much. No.
Well, mind you, there's peaches and apples, though.
Yeah, there's peach snap and there's cocoa.
Yeah, I like the name Coco. Okay, if you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why?
Oh, there's probably a lot of ones I probably would have done.
Yeah. Oh, that's really hard. Okay, if I could go back in time and give my younger self advice, what would it be and why?
I would say save up for a mortgage.
Mine would be
Spend all.
don't wish your life away. Like, enjoy being younger a lot more, because I think when you're a child, you can't wait to be a teenager, and when you're a teenager, you can't wait to be an adult, and when you're an adult, you can't wait to go back. And it's never gonna happen.
No, there's pinnacle ages, I think, when you're younger, because I can remember I was wishing my life away when I wanted to be 16, and then it was 18, and then it was 21, just because of obviously there was a few places you couldn't get into, and then once I hit that, it was like,
oh,
down.
I want to go back.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I would say enjoy being at school way more than I did, because at school it was like, oh, I can't wait till we finish school, can't wait till we finish school.
Yeah, you don't want to be
But
there.
actually looking back, they were the best years. You had no responsibilities whatsoever other than getting your coursework done. And you know, you could stay out late and you'd go to house parties, and it was just a really fun time. And then, you know, as soon as you're an adult, you have responsibilities, and earlier for me, because obviously I became a mum at 17, which I wouldn't change at all now, ever. However, if I was going to go back and start from the beginning, maybe I would advise myself
to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah. You know.
I think in a way sometimes it's like do more before you have children.
Yeah. Go travelling and do all those things you wanted to do. Get your life experiences in, and then become a mum. Because it's harder to do those things once you are a mum.
Yeah. Some people, I must admit, have like travelled the world with their child, but I mean, it's a lot harder, and you can't do certain things because of having children.
Yeah, that's not for me.
But no, I think I would suggest try and save up as well when you're a kid. Put some money aside, because I think it's getting so much harder now for people to get onto a mortgage ladder or housing ladder, property ladder, whichever one that is, and obviously a lot of people are living with their parents, which is brilliant. Obviously, for some people. If you've got parents that don't mind you being there and don't want to kick you out.
Yeah, my kids need to save up and get out.
Yeah, mine do too. But yes, I think that's probably another one, really, just to kind of think about what you want in your future. I know it's a lot harder. I mean, I still, sometimes still don't think what I want really in my life, like where my life's leading. I don't think anyone really does know.
No.
Unless you're really set on something.
We're all just winging it.
Yeah, every day.
Right, so this is a really random one. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? I like saying that. Bubblegum bubble.
Probably in middle school. Maybe?
Yeah, I was probably like 8.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 8 or 9 probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Bubblegum bubble. Okay. What did you want to be when you were little? I went through lots of different stages. Of course, I wanted to be a pop star. I wanted to be the 6th member of the Spice Girls. And then I wanted to be a nurse. And then, for a short while, I wanted to be Prime Minister.
Now, that's an unusual one. When I was younger, I wanted to be an actor. I loved acting, done performance studies when I was at high school. Absolutely loved it. When I was in middle school, I can remember at one point I wanted to do be a vet because I loved animals.
Oh yeah, I wanted to be a vet at one point as well.
And then when I went to high school and I'd done performance studies, but I was also doing psychology. I wanted to do criminal psychology. Obviously, I didn't really get on very well with AS levels in that. Just went through a teenage stage.
And obviously neither of us ended up doing any of those things.
Yeah, I still got some marks in that, but no, I think I followed rebellion stages and moved out very early on. And didn't quite do those things. I mean, thank you. I mean, everyone's changed. I mean, you do change every 10 years probably. You kind of feel, oh, actually, maybe I want to do that instead. Because I think that was the stages, like middle school, then high school. I changed what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you do, because you grow up, don't you?
I still love to do acting, I must admit. I think it was just like something like I would.
It would be fun, wouldn't it, to do that anyway.
Go on EastEnders,
Okay, question 6. What do you order at Starbucks?
Hot chocolate or a milkshake?
Chocolate. Yeah. I order a vanilla latte with half a shot of coffee.
Oh, okay. I don't like
because I'm really caffeine sensitive, so I can only have half a shot, otherwise I get the shakes. So yeah, I tend to order that. Or a hot chocolate if it's Christmassy time. I like to do my Christmas shopping and go in there and have a hot chocolate, and
especially the winter ones, they do different flavours.
Yeah, like the gingerbread one. That's me. Gingerbread latte actually. Okay. What's the hardest you've ever laughed? Well, I laugh a lot, so I can't really remember. However, I will say that on Friday night at Mel's baby shower, we spent the whole night laughing, pretty much.
I think that pinnacle moment when my mum came out.
Her mum came out of the toilet holding the hand towel rail.
Yeah.
And we'd all been joking that she was in there trashing the place or that she was locked in or something. And then when she came out with it in her hand, we all just lost it.
Yeah.
We were absolutely in stitches because we were like, we were right. She was trashing the place.
She hadn't actually broke it. Luckily, it was repairable.
No, it just come off the wall, but it was just hilarious.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't my house either. It was someone else's house. It was my friend's house, and I was like,
there were
oh my
so
God.
many hilarious moments there on Friday night.
It was an amazing night, and I feel so lucky to have so many special friends and family doing that for me.
So,
but yeah, that was
the hardest we've laughed in a while, probably.
Yeah.
If you could play any musical instrument, which would it be and why?
I used to play the trumpet when I was younger.
I used to play the violin. I would play the violin because I can play the violin.
I'd love to know properly how to play the piano.
Yes, actually, Paige can play the piano, and so can my partner, and I really love listening to them play. So I'd probably want to play the piano because I can't play the piano.
Grand piano.
Yeah, really grand.
Yeah, I think that's one I would love to do.
Right. What's your favourite thing to do when you're upset? I
cry my eyes out.
Yeah, I cry, I have a hot bubble bath, and I listen to music. And I have, like, depending on what I'm upset about and why I'm upset, I have different songs that I would listen to. So some are like hate angry songs.
Like Nirvana.
Like Papa Roach, that get me like proper, even more angry to like get it out of my system. Some are like tearful, cryy songs that like just make me feel all soppy, and other ones are like calming ones when I know that I'm angry but really I shouldn't be angry, like, you know.
It's just a hormone thing.
Yeah. So then I'll listen to ones that sort of bring my mood back to reality and calm those crazy hot moments.
I used to listen to like a chill out music sometimes if I was like in that sort of mood. And that used to help me sleep. When I was younger, my mum used to actually have to turn off the stereo because I'd fallen asleep to the music, so it's quite nice.
What's your favourite movie?
I don't know, there's quite a few. I mean, I love my comedy movies. I can't stand any more like horror movies. I think I've got to the stage where in my life I just get scared.
Yeah, it's really good. I used to love horror movies, and then after I had the kids, I can't watch them anymore. I'm terrified.
I must admit, we watched recently 22 Jump Street just because of a certain scene there that me and my partner just wanted to watch.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it's really hilarious. I wouldn't say it's my favourite.
No. I like A Walk to Remember with Mandy Moore. It's by Nicholas Sparks, who also did The Notebook.
Now, The Notebook.
And The Notebook is also one of my favourites. So I'm probably a bit of a Nicholas Sparks fan. So A Walk to Remember and The Notebook are on my favourites list. However, there are lots, and I'm drawing a blank right now. I can't even remember some of the other ones, but yeah.
No, Notebook, I must admit, is one of my favourite soppy
We're
movies.
a bit soppy.
Yeah.
What's one food you cannot live without? Potatoes.
Do you know, I like black olives at the moment. I think it's like a pregnancy thing.
You.
Yeah, she wants to climb on me.
She wants her onto it.
Hello. Black olives, I've like had a thing for at the moment. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, potatoes. I love potatoes in any shape or form. Chips, waffles, roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, jacket potatoes. I love potatoes.
Oh, well. Potato it is. Potato.
Yeah. Potato wedges.
Wedges.
Hash browns.
Hungry. Oh no, hash browns with the fry up. That's good.
They're amazing. What else could I not live without?
I think I must admit, I do like Greek salad at the moment because obviously the olives, the feta cheese and things like that in there.
I've been loving avocado, mozzarella, halloumi, like in salad. Sorry. Let's move on before she eats something she shouldn't.
I've had a lot of avocado on toast recently.
What's your favourite dessert? That's not going to help with the hunger, but anyway. Favourite dessert? Ooh, I like cheesecake.
I
Strawberry
like
cheesecake?
Chocolate fudge cake, warmed up with
cream. We're so going to go and raid Mel's fridge in a minute.
Yeah, actually, do you know what I've got in the fridge? I haven't got chocolate fudge cake, no, I've got some leftover gatto from last night.
Nice. What's your favourite pizza topping? Does it have to be just one, do you think?
I don't know.
I like meat feast.
Yeah, I used to eat chicken on there with like mushrooms or something like that. Or sometimes
ham,
I'm not vegetarian,
mushrooms.
but I do like a vegetarian pizza.
I like onion on pizza as well, actually.
Yeah, red onion. Yeah.
And black olives.
God, what are we doing to ourselves? I'm now starving.
We're gonna go stuff our face. Would you rather have the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? Read minds.
Yeah, I'd love to read minds. I'd so like to know some things that go on.
I'd hate if
some
someone
people.
could read my mind. That would be terrible.
I think in a certain way, because obviously if you're, and we're saying that, if you're invisible...
What can you do if you're invisible? You can't really do anything.
But you can hear conversations that people are having behind your back. So it's kind of like reading minds. I think read minds would be quite nice, because if sometimes you feel like you think you might know what's going on in someone else's mind and it's not
I think it would just be hilarious, because if other people have like crazy thoughts like me, then it would just be so funny to know like that I'm not the only one that has these weird funny thoughts.
No, it's just you.
What did you do for your last birthday? My tummy's grumbling.
Mine was my 30th, and I went away and my sister...
Oh yeah, you had a lovely birthday.
Yeah, we went to York with my sister and my mum. It was such a lovely experience. I did actually realise that York isn't quite Emmerdale. It is a lot bigger. They have a huge amount of shopping areas, sort of like centres and stuff, and obviously you've got your old bit, and it was so lovely. I really had a lovely time, although I was quite early on in my pregnancy, and felt obviously a little bit sicky in some stages, and it was quite tiring because of walking around there is quite I didn't expect how much we were walking, because if I was thinking it was an Emmerdale village that we were going to pretty much. But yeah, that was my birthday. It was an amazing birthday. Really enjoyed myself. And I've now in my 30s. Oh.
My last birthday was my 28th, and actually this year I think it was just quite a quiet one. I think we just went out for a family meal.
I can't actually remember your birthday either, which is quite bad.
It was in the Easter holidays, so I didn't really see anyone.
No, I did get. No, I gave you, I think, your stuff at a coffee morning, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I really saw anyone, because we just had like a quiet family meal. I didn't do anything else, and I was gonna maybe have a night out with everybody, not Mel because she's preggers. But then one of our other friends had her birthday quite soon after, and she was having a night out. So I was like, oh well, we'll just go out on that one. It doesn't, it doesn't make any difference really. So yeah, so I sort of kind of hopped on board her night out, and yeah, just went out for a family meal, which was nice. Okay, last question. If you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why?
Oh God. I don't know.
I need a boob job, because I just really want some big boobies.
I don't know.
One personal selfish. You'd have a house.
Well, yeah, but it's not really personal or selfish, though, is it? Really? I'd love to. There's a perfect house that I've found for sale, and it's a lot of money. Like around these areas, it's a lot of money, especially when you're stuck in rental. We've got a lovely house, I must admit, and we are really lucky, and it's really quite big. Especially adding another person to it, it would be nicer to have 4 bedrooms. But
yeah, we've got 4 bedrooms and 4 children, and it's not big enough.
Yeah, I don't think that's very selfish as such. I just think it's just something that I would love and have wanted for a long time. I think my ideal life.
What about having enough money to go on a massive shopping spree just for you, like new clothes and new makeup and stuff.
Oh yeah, that would be lovely. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I think after the baby would be lovely, even more so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that.
Well, that was our random question tag. Hope you enjoyed it and our randomness, which we probably didn't need those questions for anyway because we are a little bit random.
Yeah.
We enjoy being random, it's fun. So yeah, that's it from us.
That is.
Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to subscribe. It means the world to us. And leave us your comments below because we love reading them and we reply to all of them. Okay?
See you later.
Bye. Bye.